Well, hello there. Welcome to this episode of Wreck-It Recruiter. Katie McConnell Olson here, your resident Wreck-It, here to teach you everything about how to ruin, sabotage, and completely upend your hiring and human capital processes, one passive-aggressive step at a time. And today we're talking about ineffective compensation plans. Brought to you by the Strategic Advisor Board and GrowthWise Search Partners, providing human capital and hiring solutions for rapid growth companies throughout the United States. So let's dive right in and talk about ineffective compensation plans. And I'm talking bonus plans, salary. You've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 1,000 times, but don't put anything in writing and be fuzzy about all your agreements, right? Passive aggressive and poor communication. These are the foundations of sabotage. I can't tell you enough times. So once we've laid the foundation that things are just all squirrely, let's make sure it's as complicated as possible for everyone. If the employees don't understand your comp plan and your bonus structure, all the better. Then you don't have to be totally honest with them. And even if you are, they still might not trust you. See our related episode on accelerating attrition in your organization. Anyway, let's make sure they're complicated and there isn't a foundation of trust in your organization around the reason why your most important asset, human capital, comes to work there every day. Fear is a great foundation for performance. I don't know about you, but nothing motivates me to strive for more like not knowing what kind of reward I'm going to get at the end of it. Second tip, make sure everyone has a different compensation plan, especially your sales team. Every one of your salespeople should have a different kind of plan. Maybe you've agreed to different commission rates. Maybe they're paid on different schedules and they have different commission rates. Maybe they're paid on different metrics. Now, this is along the lines of ensuring that everything is super complicated and every employee should have a different plan. Complicated is the name of the game when it comes to ineffective compensation plans. Then you can hire another employee to track and calculate the other employees' ineffective compensation plans and make sure that their metrics are based upon something completely different. So you have no scalability whatsoever with your comp plans, and it's super complicated and time consuming for you. I mean, there also is the option that you could just blow it off entirely and tell the employees that you'll get around to bonuses later when you're not so busy doing the important work. You know, the work that's more important than paying your most important business assets. Next of all, we want to make sure that it's difficult to measure. Comp plans that have things like reduce loss ratio by 10% each quarter, that's hard to measure, right? Because you have to do the calculation. I mean, sure, it's quantifiable and easy to measure and objective, but that leaves you having to actually do the work. And you got to keep track of the number, which is annoying and also creates accountability. And who wants accountability? So instead of that, it's better to say something like discretionary based on positive results with loss ratio, right? The more nebulous, the better. Then when it comes bonus time, you can sit down with that employee and say, well, you know, the bonus said that it was discretionary based on positive results. And I'd argue that 6% is, you know, mediocre and not really positive. Yeah. So to recap, ineffective compensation plans. I want to make sure you guys can nail this. So we're going to make them as complicated as possible. We're not going to make them congruent at all. No one understands. It's super burdensome and cumbersome to calculate. It creates a heap of paperwork for you, and it's super difficult to measure and super nebulous. And that, in a nutshell, is how you can create an ineffective comp plan. All right, now this is all in good fun, and some of that may have resonated with you as things that you may currently doing with your compensation plan where you're thinking to yourself, it does take me a lot of time, or it's time consuming, or we can create some more clarity around that. To take a deeper dive into how GrowthWise can help you optimize your hiring and human capital processes or take them off your plate entirely, click the link in the description below and we'll be glad to help you. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more helpful hints on how you can go about ruining everything. See you next time.